It's obvious that football is one of the most popular and most expensive sports in the world. And just as players earn enormous amounts of money, football clubs generate staggering revenues as well. For example, in the 2023-2024 season, Spain's Real Madrid recorded a historic football revenue of $1.1 billion, becoming only the second sports club in the world to surpass the $1 billion mark in annual income. The first club to achieve this milestone was the Dallas Cowboys from the NFL, who crossed the billion-dollar threshold back in 2021. Interestingly, in 2023, when Real Madrid set a new record for football, the Dallas Cowboys once again raised the bar, generating $1.2 billion in revenue in a single year. So, today, let's take a quick look at the world's football clubs as a whole and see how much they are actually worth, what their average annual revenues look like, and which footballers can boast record-breaking earnings, both from their performances on the pitch and their media popularity. You're watching Where Your Money, and this video is about the most valuable football clubs and the richest football players in the world. Sit back, relax, and let's get started. We begin our ranking of the richest football clubs with a true benchmark of world football, a leader across nearly every major competition, the Spanish giants Real Madrid. While the seasons following Cristiano Ronaldo's departure in 2018 were challenging and included several painful defeats, this never diminished the status of the royal club. According to Forbes, Real Madrid remains not only the most decorated and legendary football club in history, but also the most valuable. Its valuation is estimated at $6.5 to $7 billion. As mentioned earlier, in the 2023-2024 season, Real Madrid became the first European football club to generate over $1 billion in revenue, joining the Dallas Cowboys as the only professional sports organizations to reach this level. Real Madrid capitalized on the strength of its global brand, earning over $500 million from commercial activities alone, nearly $70 million more than its closest competitor. And most likely, both the club's valuation and revenue will continue to grow. Next in our ranking of the most valuable, or more accurately, the richest football clubs comes another European legend, Manchester United. The club is one of the most decorated in football history, with a record 20 English League titles, 3 UEFA Champions League trophies, and dozens of domestic and international honors. Of course, Manchester United is also defined by the immense loyalty of its fans, who adore the club for its history of success, iconic players, attacking football, and unmistakable global identity. The club has become a symbol of English football and one of the most recognizable sports brands in the world. Its valuation also stands at around $6.5 to $7 billion, while its average annual revenue is approximately $800 million. Next on our list is a true symbol of European football, FC Barcelona, a club that has long transcended the definition of a sports team and evolved into an ideology. Historically, Barcelona is associated with attacking football, graduates of its legendary La Masia Academy, and a unique footballing identity. It was here that generations of players who changed the game were formed, and the philosophy of possession-based football became the gold standard for an entire era. After the peak of the Lionel Messi era and the golden years under Pep Guardiola, the club went through a difficult period marked by financial struggles, squad rebuilding, management mistakes, and painful defeats in Europe. Yet even in its toughest seasons, Barcelona never lost its status as a global football legend. Today, the club's valuation stands at an impressive $5.7 billion, with an average annual revenue of roughly $800 million. We continue our ranking with Liverpool, one of the most famous and influential football clubs in the world, and also one of the oldest, founded back in 1892. Liverpool is England's most successful club in the UEFA Champions League, boasts an impressive collection of domestic and international trophies, and plays at the legendary Anfield Stadium, renowned for its unique atmosphere. The club's anthem, "You'll Never Walk Alone," has become a global symbol of unity, turning Liverpool not only into a sporting powerhouse, but also into one of the strongest brands in world football. The club's estimated market value stands at around $5 to $5.5 billion, with an average annual revenue of approximately $770 million. Next in the ranking comes another benchmark of modern football, Manchester City, with an estimated market value of $5.3 billion. As mentioned earlier in the video, the 2023 season brought the club an outstanding revenue of $901 million. In recent years, Manchester City has continued its domestic dominance, winning the English League title for the fourth consecutive season. Although the club failed to repeat the historic 2022-2023 treble, when it won the Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League, City still reached the Champions League quarterfinals in the 2023-2024 season, which helped it lead all English clubs in annual revenue. It's also worth noting that the club is owned by a Saudi sheikh, Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Moving on, we come to another historically legendary club, Bayern Munich. The German giants are valued at approximately $5.1 billion, with an average annual revenue of around $820 million. Despite finishing third in the Bundesliga in the 2023-2024 season, Bayern failed to win the league title for the first time since the 2011-2012 campaign. Even so, the club significantly outperformed every other German team in terms of revenue, generating $765 million, around $250 million more than its closest Bundesliga competitor, and more than 3 times the revenue of the league's third highest club. The primary source of Bayern's income came from large-scale sponsorship and advertising deals, which accounted for over half of the club's total revenue. We continue the ranking with a relatively young football club, Paris Saint-Germain. Valued at approximately $4.6 billion, PSG generates nearly $900 million in average annual revenue. Founded in the 1970s, the club has already secured its place among Europe's most decorated teams. In the 2023-2024 season alone, the final season for Kylian Mbappé at the club, PSG claimed its 6th French league title in 7 years. While the team's on-field success is impressive, its business performance is even stronger. During that season, PSG generated $806 million in revenue, the highest figure in the club's history and the third largest among all European clubs in the 2023-2024 campaign. Next in our ranking is Arsenal FC, one of the most recognizable and consistently strong football brands in the world. Founded in 1886, the London club is known for its long-standing presence at the highest level of English football, its record number of FA Cup titles, and the legendary Invincibles season when the team completed an entire league campaign without a single defeat. Arsenal is associated with a technical, intelligent style of play, the long and defining era of Arsene Wenger, and the modern Emirates Stadium, which has become a global symbol of the club. Thanks to its massive international fan base, constant presence among Europe's top leagues, and powerful global brand, Arsenal remains one of the most respected and influential clubs in world football. The club's market value is estimated at $3.4 billion, with an average annual revenue of $771 million. Next in our ranking is Tottenham Hotspur, one of the most well-known English clubs with a strong international presence. Founded in 1882, Tottenham has historically been associated with an attacking style of play and regular participation in European competitions. And it was also the first English club to win a European trophy. The modern Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is considered one of the most technologically advanced stadiums in the world and has significantly strengthened the club's commercial position. Thanks to consistent performances in the Premier League, a global fan base, and a strong brand, Tottenham has established itself as one of the most recognizable and valuable football clubs worldwide, despite the lack of a large number of major trophies in its recent history. The club's estimated value stands at $3.3 billion, with annual revenues averaging around $650 million. Our ranking of the most valuable football clubs is closed by another representative of the English Premier League, a world-famous and highly recognizable brand, Chelsea FC. Founded in 1905, Chelsea made a major global breakthrough in the 21st century, becoming a 2-time UEFA Champions League winner and a consistent contender for both domestic and European trophies. The club is associated with heavy investment, deep squads, and a pragmatic, results-driven approach, while Stamford Bridge remains one of the most iconic football stadiums in the world. Thanks to its trophy success, international fan base, and strong media presence, Chelsea has firmly established itself as one of the most recognizable football brands globally. Today, the club's estimated value stands at $3.3 billion, with annual revenues of around $600 million, making Chelsea the 10th most valuable football club in history. Overall, all clubs are expecting to gain fresh momentum from the expanded FIFA Club World Cup, which launched last year in the United States, as well as from the 2026 FIFA World Cup, also set to take place in North America, and expected to generate even greater global interest in football. On an individual level, the strongest growth was seen by Inter and Paris Saint-Germain, as these two clubs faced each other in the final of the most recent UEFA Champions League. Now, let's quickly move on to the highest-paid football players in the world, based on the results of 2025. Cristiano Ronaldo tops the ranking as the highest-paid footballer in the world. His career spans dominance in England, Spain, and Italy, along with countless individual records and trophies. His move to Al Nassr turned him into a central figure of Saudi football. The foundation of his income is a record-breaking salary, supported by global endorsement deals and his powerful personal media brand. His annual income totals $230 million in salary, plus $50 million from endorsements. Lionel Messi is one of the most successful players in football history, a symbol of Barcelona's golden era and a World Cup champion with Argentina. After moving to Inter Miami, his sporting and commercial influence in the United States surged dramatically. A significant portion of Messi's income now comes from endorsement deals, exceeding his playing salary. His total earnings reach $130 million. $60 million from his contract, plus $70 million from commercial deals. Karim Benzema, the longtime attacking leader of Real Madrid, Ballon d'Or winner, and one of the most prolific forwards in Champions League history, saw a major shift in his income structure after joining Al Ittihad. Nearly all of his earnings now come from his playing contract rather than commercial activity. His annual income stands at $104 million, $100 million from his contract, plus $4 million from endorsements. Kylian Mbappé is the defining star of modern European football and the face of a new generation. Following his high-profile move to Real Madrid, he combined elite sporting status with massive commercial appeal. His income is well-balanced between salary and endorsement deals with global brands, reaching $95 million annually, $70 million contract plus $25 million commercial deals. Erling Haaland is one of the most efficient strikers of the modern era, who quickly became a dominant force in the Premier League. Playing for Manchester City, he consistently breaks scoring records, while his income continues to grow through a mix of salary and endorsements. His annual earnings amount to $80 million. $60 million contract, plus these $20 million commercial deals. Vinicius Jr. is one of the key players of today's Real Madrid and a symbol of the club's attacking style. His value has increased thanks to decisive performances in the Champions League and consistent elite-level play. A large share of his income comes from commercial partnerships, reflecting his global popularity. His annual earnings total $60 million. Mohamed Salah is the main star of Liverpool in recent years and the most recognizable African footballer of the modern era. His influence extends far beyond the club, with endorsement deals accounting for nearly half of his total income, underlining his international status. His annual earnings reach $55 million, including $35 million from his club contract and $20 million from endorsements.